really big fans of Elton John. We take so much influence from him. And so we were just like really excited to be there. When the show starts, first he waves to us from across the circle. And we're like, oh shit, yeah. And then in the next commercial break a little while later, he starts walking towards us and we're like, it's happening. And he gets to us and he says, boys, I'm a big fan of you guys. Congratulations on all your success. We're like, what? So great, now we get to tell this story on stage. And then he says, yeah, your collaboration with Justin Bieber this year was just massive. We're like, huh? What? We didn't say anything. We're like, we didn't have a collaboration. Justin Bieber. And then he says, yeah, what you guys have done for country music is just incredible. And so like that, we realize he thinks we are Dan and Shay, the country band. Dan and Shay are there at the award show. So at that moment, we could have directed him to them to then give them a compliment that would make their entire life. And instead, we just took the compliment. We made eye contact with him. Thank you. And so we think that's over, and then we hear over the loudspeaker of the award show, playing next is Dan and Shay. And so now they're playing and we're, I guess, avoiding Elton John to try to avoid this awkward interaction. And we don't see him for a little bit, so we're like, okay, he's avoiding us as well to avoid that awkward thing. And then he pops up out of nowhere and he walks towards us and very coolly he says, so how long has Bang been on the charts? And way less sad that new one, that's doing pretty well too. And so we realized one of two things happened. Either backstage someone went up to him and said, hey, Elton, that's AJR, that's Dan and Shay. Or he just sat with it by himself for a moment and realized, there's no way that these three nerdy Jewish boys could be in a country band. Of course not. So anyway, that's our Elton John story.